Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Dear students of 8th class, it is second part of the chapter number 2, Conservation of Plants and Animals. Subject is science. And first part we discussed about the deforestation, its meaning as well as its nature, and we also explain its causes. Again, I will repeat this, that the deforestation is the process of cutting or clearing of forests and using the same land for many purposes. For example, for agriculture, for construction of roads, for making furniture, using as fuel, for cooking or heating purpose. This was all about which we discussed in the part first of this video, and we also discussed its causes. The main causes were divided into three categories. The first one category was the people are the man-made. We people are responsible for that very purpose. And the second cause was the natural cause, and the third one cause was the other causes. In the first causes, we use it for the personal purpose, which I said to you, for making furniture or construction of these houses or buildings, or converting the same land into agriculture purpose. So far as the natural cause is concerned, this was the second category or the second cause of the deforestation. That was the natural cause. Natural cause means forest fire. So the nature too is responsible for this. And second was drought. And other causes are there. For example, making large projects, hydroelectric projects, or hydro projects like tanks for agricultural purpose, for irrigation purpose, and also for mining purpose. Now today we will discuss about also on the same topic, the deforestation, but the subtopic will remain the consequences of deforestation, and also the conservation of forests and wildlife. So far as the consequences of deforestation is concerned, what the consequences of deforestation means? Consequences of deforestation means what are the results or the effects of the deforestation. इससे क्या असरात पड़ते हैं हम पे? तो so far as the effects of this deforestation is concerned, the first and the main effect of this is upon the Earth's atmosphere, or we can say atmosphere temperature. There will increase the atmospheric temperature, or we can say Earth's temperature on Earth's temperature. This is due to that when carbon dioxide will increase, because the carbon dioxide was the food for the plants, because we cutted these plants, and this carbon dioxide is the poisonous gas. So this was increased. When this carbon dioxide was increased, it will lead the global warming. We will write here due to increase of carbon dioxide, because this carbon dioxide was the food for these forests, or we can say for these plants. But when we clear down these forests, this leaded the atmospheric temperature. This is also known as global warming. So the first cause of this effect of this deforestation is the global warming. There will increase the atmospheric temperature will increase. This will also lead to global warming. Number first, this was the main effect of this deforestation. And the second one is that there will increase of floods. Increase of floods and drought. कहत साली जिसको हम कहते हैं, सैलाब और कहत साली, ये भी इंक्रीज हो जाएगी. क्यों ये इंक्रीज हो जाएगी? क्योंकि अल्लाह ताला ने इन पेड़ पौधों में एक निज़ाम एक रखा है कि जो ये सॉइल जो है ये एब्जॉर्ब करती है वाटर, ग्राउंड लेवल वाटर भी, हर कोई जो भी रेनफॉल आता है ऊपर से, तो ये सब जड़ों के जरिए ये पूरा ये जज़ब कर लेता है. लेकिन जो ही हमने ये फॉरेस्ट काट लिए तो ये फ्लड्स, जो ये बारिश पड़ेगी ये पूरी नीचे आ जाएगी, जिससे फ्लड्स आ जाएंगे और ड्राट जिससे हो जाएगा. So this will lead the increase of flood and drought. As in absence of forests, as I said to you, this will lead to as in absence of these forests, soil will not hold the water. The soil will not hold the water because there are not the trees. So the soil will not hold the water. This will increase the floods and drought. This was the second effect of this deforestation. Now the third one is also the main effect of this, that the fertile land, the fertility of the land, or we can say the fertile land will convert into desert. The fertility will also decrease due to the desertification. Due to this desertness, because there will be no rainfall or anything else. Because of these trees, because of this deforestation, this can we say in short the desertification. ये रेगिस्तान बन जाएगा. तो the fourth one is very easy for understanding, that in the absence of the forests, the animals will not get the flood, and in absence of these forests, forests की गैर मौजूदगी में जब हमने ये जंगलात को काट डाले, इन पेड़ पौधों को काट डाला, तो क्या होगा? the wildlife will be in danger. जो animals हैं, wildlife animals हैं, wild animals जो हैं, they will in danger because we cutted the forests, we cutted the trees, we cleared these forests, and then it was actually these forests were the homes of these wild animals. This was the home of wild animals. This was the shelter of these wild animals. This was also, they were also getting the food as well as shelter from these forests. So when we cut these forests, this will lead the animals will not get neither food nor they will get the shelter. In short, we can say, write down here, in absence of forests, wildlife animals will not get neither shelter nor they will get the food. क्योंकि हमने कभी ये देखा नहीं होगा, हम तो बाजार भी जाते हैं, लेकिन हमने कभी ये देखा नहीं होगा कि शेर कभी बाजार में आता होगा, या फूड के लिए या और किसी चीज़ के लिए या घर बनाने के लिए. तो ultimately we can say, lastly we will say that the deforestation disturbs the balance of nature. जो ये डिफॉरेस्टेशन है, जो जंगलों का कटाव है, इससे कुदरती तवाजुन जो होता है वो खराब हो जाता है. These were the consequences, or these were the effects of this deforestation. Now we will learn about this conservation of forests and wildlife. Dear students, now the second subtopic is the conservation of forests and wildlife. Now we came on the name of this lesson. The lesson was also the conservation of plants and animals. The conservation of forests and wildlife. Now, how we will conserve these forests, or how we will preserve this wildlife, or how we will protect this wildlife or the forests. What precautions or what measures or what steps have taken by the government so that the forests and the wildlife will be conserved as early as possible. For this purpose, government has made the wildlife sanctuaries. Wildlife sanctuaries this is a kind of protection area, we can say, protection area for these for conserving, for protection of these forests, as well as for protection of this wildlife species like hangul, like deer, jungli bakri, jungli bale. These are also in danger. So for the protection of these animals also, the government has taken steps of making these parks, we can say, the wildlife sanctuaries. In wildlife sanctuaries, these wildlife sanctuaries has been established or set on small scale. छोटे पैमाने पे इनको बनाया जाता है. मान लीजिए आप स्टेट लेवल पे या डिस्ट्रिक्ट लेवल पे इनको बनाया जाता है, छोटे पैमाने पर. तो where only one kind of species are conserved or protected in wildlife sanctuaries. Then second one is the national park. National parks. National parks are set up, or national parks are made. This is also protected in the same way, but it is larger than this. It is small, but it is larger than this. These national parks are larger than, if it is on state level, but it is on national level. Its name suggests also the national level. So these parks are set up or established for the conservation of these forests as well as wildlife. But there is not only one kind of species, but more than one kind of species are here protected or conserved in these national parks, like Dashigam National Park, etc., etc. Now the third one step has been taken for the conservation of these forests and wildlife. This is the biosphere reserve. Biosphere reserves. All species, all kinds of species, all kinds of animals are here kept for this for conservation and for their protection, which is called the biosphere reserves. This is set up on, we can say, on the world level. It's very larger than these. If there is only one species were protected or conserved, there in national parks more than one are conserved are protected in these parks, but in biosphere reserves, it is much larger than these two one. A large area of any large area is first of all it is we can say it is protected by fencing or what kind of the arrangement may be. This is on the world on large scale for this protection and preservation of these species of these animals and also as well as for the forests. This was all about the conservation of forests and wildlife. हम कैसे इसको कंजर्व करें, कैसे हम इसको बचाएं फॉरेस्ट्स और वाइल्ड लाइफ। छोटे पैमाने पे हम ये करें कि हम ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा इनकी हिफाजत करें। तो मुझे उम्मीद I hope that you might have understand this lesson. Inshallah we will Inshallah, we will again share our experiences in our classes. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.